Hi, today I'm going to continue to talk to you about multiplying and dividing fractions, and today specifically dividing fractions. So before we get started, we're really going to focus on is reciprocal. Reciprocal is our multiplicative inverse of a number. Now don't get worried about not knowing that. We'll get to it right now. Okay. So for example, we have 1/2 and we want to try and find the reciprocal. So what we're going to do, and basically what it means, reciprocal is our denominator will become our new numerator, and the numerator will become our new denominator. So they're going to switch positions. So for example, we have 1/2. 1/2, what we're going to do is, again, make our denominator our numerator and our numerator our denominator. So we move the 2 to our numerator and the 1 to our denominator, and we get 2/1, which is our reciprocal. Now that we know that, we're ready to continue with dividing, with our steps for dividing fractions. Step 1, we're going to check for mixed fractions. Step 2, we're going to convert any mixed fractions that we have to improper fractions. Step 3, we're going to find the reciprocal. Step 4, we're going to then change our operation from division to multiplication. Step 5, we're going to multiply both numerators straight across. Step 6, we're going to multiply both denominators straight across. And finally, step 7, we're going to simplify. So now that you know our steps, we're going to go on over an example. So here we have 3/4 divided by 1/2. So again, our first step says we need to find our reciprocal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 1/2, and again, we're going to change positions. We're going to move our 2 to our numerator and our 1 to our denominator. So it should look something like this. This is our reciprocal, 2/1. Then our next step says to change from division to multiplication. So we're going to take our problem and just change the operation from division to multiplication. Now we're going to follow the same steps as to multiplying fractions. We're going to multiply straight across numerators and denominators, and then finally when we get our answer, in this case 6/4, we're going to have to make that a proper fraction. So we're going to have to divide, and again, when we have our remainder, that is our new numerator, our divisor is our denominator, which stays the same, and our new quotient is our new whole number. So we have 6/4 equals to 1 and 2/4. But you cannot leave it as 1 and 2/4. You still need to simplify 2/4, which would equal to 1 and 1/2. Our next example is 1/5 divided by 1 and 5/6. Again, so now that we have a mixed number, we're going to have to change that mixed number to an improper. So we're going to multiply our denominator by our whole number, in this case 6 times 1, and we're going to add that to our numerator, 5. So we should have 1/5 divided by 11/6. However, we still need to find the reciprocal. Even though it is improper, we still need to find the reciprocal. So our reciprocal for 11/6, again, they switch positions, should look something like this. 1/5 times 6/11 equals to 6/55. In this case, since I don't have to simplify, I am done. And our last example is 2 2/3 divided by 3/4. Now that we do have an improper fraction, we're going to have to make that a proper fraction. So 2 2/3 to make it, so we're going to multiply 3 times 2, our denominator times our whole number, and add that to our numerator, which in this case is 8. So we're going to have 8/3 divided by 3/4. Again, we're still not done, as the reciprocal is needed. So we're going to change positions on our second fraction, 8/3, and we also changed our operation from division to multiplication. So 8/3 times 4/3 equals 2. 8 times 4, numerator straight across, denominator straight across. We have 32/9, which we have to then simplify. We do the division. 9 goes into 32 3 times with the remainder of 5. So our 5 is our new numerator. Our quotient 3 is our new whole number. And our divisor 9 is our denominator. So now that we're ready, now that we have that, we know our answer. 3 5/9. Since we don't need to simplify, we're done.